Should you invest in Regina real estate? Hey, I'm Martin Blonsky with Regina Experts Real Estate Team, and today I'm going to look at why people are more and more drawn to Regina, Saskatchewan as a possible place to invest in real estate. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so lately there's been something interesting happening in Regina real estate market. Basically, because of our level of affordability, we've had a lot of people coming in from Toronto and Vancouver and all these other big centers buying houses and condos in Regina. And this has really been driven by this whole COVID market, as I like to say, because people are now working from home, and let's say these are young couples that maybe they just got married, they're thinking about starting a family, and they're going, hey, we live in Vancouver and the affordability is just not there for us. I mean, even statistically speaking, half of the young buyers, I guess under the age of 30 in Canada, have given up on home ownership altogether. So that's actually pretty depressing. But anyway, these young couples, they're looking at Regina as a viable option because they're working from home and they're going, well, I can either stay in Vancouver, try and buy a condo for $1 million, or I can rent for $3,000 a month or whatever, or I can maybe look at this place in the middle of the country, out in the middle of nowhere, where I can buy a house for 250, 260 grand, and you can still get a yard, finished basement, some cases really nice locations, close to park, really family friendly. So that's becoming really popular now. I get it. Of course, Regina is not Vancouver, Regina is not Toronto, but this is becoming a real option for these people who are working from home and saying, hey, I want to invest in some real estate. I don't want to throw my money away on rent. I want to move to a place where I can buy a house, pay it off, and have some equity, and maybe, you know, do some traveling, do that kind of thing, have a little bit more freedom and not be house poor. I think that's the big thing right now. And I think that's where Regina is really kind of ahead of the curve, is that affordability is still a big issue here. Like, I think we're going to see more of that happening in 2022, and of course that's not helped by the fact that prices across Canada are predicted to rise another 10.5%. I mean, average price in Canada is $714,000. That's a lot of money. So if you look at things just from that perspective, 714 grand gets you an 800 square foot condo in Cole Harbour, Vancouver, or a tiny little house somewhere close to the highway in Toronto. But 714 grand in Regina gets you like a 3,000 square foot 2-story home, backing a park, even with a walkout basement. I mean, it's we're still incredibly affordable here, and if work is an option to move across the country, then I can really understand why a lot of this is happening right now. Personally, I've dealt with several buyers in the last month and a half. I've gotten a lot of calls, even from investors that are looking at Regina as a real possibility because of how much the rents are versus how much the prices are and the cash flow opportunities. So should you invest in Regina real estate? Well, obviously I'm going to say yes. I've been an avid investor here for years and years. We own lots of property and it's done really well for us. But definitely, due to affordability, it's a very viable option. So clearly I'm biased, but seriously, Regina, I mean, we're projecting, RE/MAX is projecting a 3.5% raise in price values over the next year. Some others are predicting a little bit higher at 6%. Again, I've got videos on that. I don't necessarily think that that's going to happen. But even things like condos, I mean, our condos in Regina are way behind at an average price of $208,000. So that's crazy. You can get a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo for 200 grand. I mean, having a decent enough job, especially this is a government town, you can pay that off in a few years and live mortgage free. I mean, what's better than that? So definitely some benefits to investing in Regina real estate. Anyway, I don't want to go on a big rant about this, but if you have any questions, you can contact me, email me, martin@reginaexperts.ca. Call or text 306-527-0500. I hope you find these videos useful and informative. Okay, take care, stay warm, and talk to you soon. Cheers.